Hello, this is Nikki from Nikki's Crafting Corner. Welcome to my channel. Yesterday I did some filming and I talked to you guys and made some pretty things, and then I realized after about 20 minutes that my camera was off the whole time. So let's do this again today. I want to try something new and I want to take you along. You need some cardstock, not too thick. I have this like pretty lightweight cardstock, and I have these pieces. That's an old file folder, so this is a little bit more sturdy, and I want to use these pieces. So let's cut these to size. We need some pieces of about, I would say, 1.5 to 2 inches by 2 inches approximately. I don't measure, so I just want to cut 4 pieces from this file folder. Let's see if that works. Yeah, that's perfect. So yeah, I did so many pretty things yesterday, and unfortunately my camera was off. So I thought, oh damn. I don't like to swear, but this time I was so close to swearing. So this will be a kind of mask making. I don't know how many pieces I will be able to complete. These are 8. I really want to have some pieces with this print. So let's see. I think I want to have these 2, and I will do something else with these. So let's see. Cut these in half too, lengthwise, and then the other way around too. Let's try to cut all 4 of these. Oops, this was really wonky. Okay, I have to cut these. They are really wonky. That's better. Let's see, this one's wonky too. Okay. These are more than I can complete, I think. So let's see how we get on. And then I want to use this cardstock. That's a kind of craft paper. It's really old. And we have a paper mill near our town. And this is from the paper mill. This is really, really old. So let's see. I think 2 strips is enough. Okay. So let's see. I want to cut these with my scissors in smaller strips. I hope to get 3 per strip. Yeah, perfect. So now we have more than enough pieces. Let's see how many we can complete. What I want to use is my corner rounder, and we need something to poke some holes. I want to use this, This is a really old tool from my grandpa. He was an upholsterer and settler, and this is what he gave me. Yeah, it's really sturdy and it works great. So this is what you need. If you want to ink the edges, you need something to ink. I use my shoe polish, as you perhaps know by now if you saw my other videos. And then I want to use some stamps later on. I have picked these, my big script stamp, a butterfly, a smaller butterfly with some text. It says butterfly, I think. This pretty flower, and this is a kind of compass stamp. So that's that. And then we need some embellishments later on. But this is all we need for now. So let's fold these in half. And this is a natural fold from the file folder. I will go with this, I think. I hope this will work. So let's see how this goes. But I will try to use this. And there again is a natural fold. I want to fold it like this because I want to see the lines and use them for my project. So what are we going to do today, you ask? Well, I want to make some page tabs, but I have made up my mind and I have searched the internet and I have not seen anyone doing what I want to do. But this doesn't mean I don't want to use this piece. That doesn't mean that someone already has done this. So I'm sorry if I have missed someone showing what I want to show you today. Yeah, I came up with the idea a few days ago. Let's use this piece too. I think that's more than enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's more than enough. Okay, and then these pieces, I want this side to show. This is a little bit more brown, this is a little bit lighter brown, and you can see that it's a recycling paper because it has some pieces that you can see in there from making the paper. Okay. Oh, and I went treasure hunting yesterday in one of our local bookshops. There is an antiquarian, I think it's called, where you can buy books that are not up to date, that are old, and I found some really gorgeous books. I will show you these books in a haul video, but today we want to concentrate on making some tabs with a pretty twist. So the next step for me is rounding all the corners, and then I want to ink all my edges, and then I want to glue these together. So I will speed you up and see you when I have finished these steps. All my pieces are rounded and inked, and now I have to glue these together. I'm just gluing right in the middle because I have to take care that I can still pop them onto a page as a tab, so I don't put my glue right to the edge. So let's say this is our page. I want to be able to put them onto my page like this. Okay, so let's do quickly all these tabs. So, and now we come to the little twist I want to do to my tabs. I have another video about making tabs where I punched holes with some pretty images, and this time I want to punch 2 holes into my tabs like this, one here and one here. I just eyeball it, I don't want to measure. And I will do this to all my tabs, and then we can go on. So all my holes are punched. You just want to make sure that you punch your holes at the edge that will be sticking out of your page, and not at the side where this tab goes onto the page. So this is important for you to remember. Okay, I have punched all of them, and now I want to stamp some images on my tabs. And the last time when I recorded, or I thought I recorded, I stamped every tab individually, but I think now I want to try to stamp these kind of together in a bulk. So let's see if this will work. Let me get my ink. I'm using this ink. And I want to start with my script stamp. I got this from Amazon. If you search for vintage stamps, you will get the result of this pretty stamp. And as you can see, I use this a lot. So let's see how this works. I've got this little tray here with some goodies. Let me show you what I have. This is vintage seam binding, and this one too. This is a bright green. This is a vintage too. This is from clothes. You put this into the clothes as hangers, or to emphasize what size the clothes are. This is vintage lace, and this ribbon is vintage too. So all these goodies are original, and vintage, and I want to pull them through my holes and make a little knot or bow, and then we can embellish them further. I have also some buttons in my tray here, and you could even use some dangles with it. So let's pull some things through our holes. Okay, I want to start with this one. Like this. And I want to make a knot. I hope I'm in frame. Yeah. So let's make a double knot for security. And I want to spread this a little bit. I have not ironed anything, it's just like this. Okay, let me trim this a little bit. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that. Okay, and these pieces I will use for clusters. So I will put them in another little tray. So let's make another one with this pretty lace. Let's go for a brown one. Let's use this side on the front this time. Make a knot. Another one for security. Oh yeah, I like that. That's so pretty. Okay. Let's do this side on the front. Like this. 2 knots. Oh yeah. And if you want to, you could use these reinforcement rings on your tabs or other things, I don't know, but I just wanted them to be kind of plain. Okay, let's use this piece. It's really wide, but I tried it yesterday and it worked very well. So let's see, let's use this piece. I think I want this side on the front. Okay. Oh, that's really, really pretty, and even the back side is pretty. Look at that. Okay, I think I can only make 1 knot this time, and I have to be careful and not tie it too tight. Yeah, that's pretty. I love that. Let's trim the edges a little bit. That's pretty. Okay. Let's do this ribbon here. This is a really sturdy, small ribbon, satin like material. This is my front this time, and let's tie 2 knots. Okay. Let's push these aside a little bit, and I want to make another one with this pretty ribbon. This time I want to have a green one. Double knot for security, and I want to trim it a little bit. Oh, that's so pretty. I love that. Okay, let's use this rose colored seam binding. This is really stiff and I have to be careful to pull it through my holes here. Oh, that's pretty on the back side. Look at this. That's pretty. So let's tie the knot on the front. I think I want to try to make a double knot, so I don't want to have too much bulk, but I think for security I have to do this. Okay, I don't want it to get open. Okay, oh yeah, that's pretty. And it will stick out of my journal like this. So let me show you how this works. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, I love that. Okay, let's do another one with the ribbon, the pardon me, the seam binding. Let's get a piece. This is my front here, and let's carefully pull this through. Oh yeah, make 2 knots. Yeah, really pretty. Okay, let me trim this a little bit like this. Okay, so we have 2 from this ribbon, and then I want to use this pretty ribbon. This is really, really old, and I love the numbers on this one. I have more of these with other numbers, and I really love them. This one is kind of a satin fabric, but I have a kind of these numbered ribbon with cotton fabric, and yeah, I really love them. I think it's really interesting because of the numbers. So let's see if we can turn this so the numbers show. Oh yeah, I love that. Okay, I just want to trim off a little bit, not too much. And if the edges fray too much, you could always use some glue and seal the edge with the glue. Okay, so this is number 1 with this ribbon. I want to do another one. Let's do this one. I love these things with my nautical journals, and I think I've said it in every video I posted in this year that I'm working on 3 nautical journals at the same time, and these things are perfect for them. So let's see if I can turn the numbers to the front. Oh, pretty. I love that. Yeah, really pretty. I will leave that as it is. Okay, now I have these left, so let's see what we have. I have this ribbon. I think I want to cut it lengthwise in half. This is really wide. And so let's see if I can do this like so. And of course you can use other materials, other ribbon pieces or seam bindings, something like that. just use the things you like and you have. And I know not everyone has the same things that I have, and yeah, just use what you have at your home. Go through your sewing materials. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that. Oh, the colors match perfectly together. Oh yeah. And just use what you have. I love that. So we have quite a stack here by now. Let's do a kind of botanical one. I want to do 2 knots again. Careful not to tear too tight. Oh yeah, this seam binding is easy to work with. It's not as stiff as the rose one is. I have 2 tabs left, so let's see. I think I want to have more numbers, or do I want to have more lace? I think I want to have this lace again, this one. I have other laces, but this is an original vintage lace, and it fits through my holes so perfectly, so I want to use this one. Let's do the butterflies on the front. And I'm making 2 knots. Okay, I want to trim this a little bit. Yeah, pretty. And this is the last one. Let's go for the compass on the front. And these are really, really easy and quick and perfect for a mass making. Okay. So this is what we did so far. These are all the pieces. Hope you can see them all in their glory. Okay, I want to put out my hot glue, and I want to glue on some things, and then I want to show you what else you can do with these things to embellish them even further. I have put out some vintage buttons, so as you can see there are different colors and sizes. Some have their original thread in it, and these are the ones I really love. These are the seashell ones. I think it's seashell. Can you see? I really love them. So I have a few of them, and some plastic ones, vintage ones. Yeah, all of these are really old. So let's see what will fit on these tabs. I want to put them onto the knot, because I don't want to have too much bulk in my journal, but these will hang out of my journal, so I can for sure do something on the outside of my page. So let's see what will fit here. I could use a bigger one for this tab. This would be pretty. Oh, I think I love this one. The colors go very well together. the cardstock and the button. Am I in frame? Okay, I hope you can see, because this is kind of fiddly and my hands are big. Okay, so let's glue this down. I'm using my hot glue for this, just to be safe, and this is securely glued onto my bow and my knot. Oh, that's pretty, look at that. And as I said, you could do other things to the tab, use some bling or more lace or something like that, glue bigger clusters to this, but I'm not a fan of too much shishi and fluff, and I like this one like this. So let's see, this is a bigger one too, so let's see if this would go onto a bigger tab. Let's see. Oops, I have to trim this. Okay. What else do we have? This one's really pretty. Oh yeah, I think I want to glue this down on my tab with the lace. Oops. That was a lot of glue. I tried to wipe off some of the glue onto another page. Okay. Yeah, I love that. That's pretty. Okay, this is done. Let's see, what else do we have? This is pretty too. Yeah. This can go onto the green bow. Like this. I don't want to think too much, because as I said, this is a kind of mask making, and I don't want to overthink things. I think the dark one is pretty here. Yeah. And of course you can pull some threads through the holes of your buttons. I will not do this time, but just do whatever you like and what is pretty for you. Oh, this is pretty. I love that. So let's do this here. Okay, that's done too. Let's pull out some others. So let's see if I can pull some ribbon through my knot. Let's see if this works. I want to pull it through. So let me push this. Oh yeah, it works. Okay, let's do a knot. I don't know. Yeah, why not? That's pretty. It's better than before. Yeah, so you can also pull two ribbon or two strings through these holes to make it more interesting. And I'm really happy with this result now. This is better for me. Okay, so let's see. What if we... Oh no, I think I want to leave this as it is for now. So let's see what we can do with all the others. I have this old, I think it's from a linen. Yeah, that works with the butterfly tab. I have a lot of vintage linen, and whenever I use the linen for sewing or for crafting, I take off all the buttons and save them, of course. Yeah, that's pretty. Another one done. What about this one? Yeah, this will work. Oh, let me see, I have this tiny one. Oh, that's pretty. So let's place some buttons. Let's see. Oh, I think this is too big, but I like the color with it. What about my favorite one? Oh. I think I like the dark one more on this knot. So let's go with these. Okay, let's glue. Okay, I have done all my tabs and I am really happy with this mask making. This was so much fun, and I hope I could inspire you to do your own and make some pretty things. See you in my next video. Bye!